No notes today. I'm free balling it. Mounting Oni-chan! Hi. Mounting Fisty. Mounting Momo. Isn't it past your bedtime? Thank you for calling me Princess. Good mounting Random Passerby. Thank you for calling me Maple. And good mounting Lexifate. Thank you for calling me Maple as well and telling me good mounting. You can't ball, you're too short to dunk. No. I can leap. I can jump. Mounting Master Protos, good mounting LDTGX, how are you? Good mounting the Consultant 427. What's up? We can ball like the dance. Sure. Okay, sure. Good mounting Accentique, how am I? I'm all fuzzy inside. I'm all fuzzy inside. Do you think it's... Oh, I just so I had some old bread that was in the fridge for a long time, and I wanted a bagel with cream cheese, but we didn't have bagels, so I was like, I wonder if that bread is still there. And it's like grain bread with seeds. And I didn't really look at it. I didn't investigate. It was really late. It was like after stream. So it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just popped those baddies into the toaster. And then I slathered a lot of cream cheese on them. But then I took a few bites and I was like, wait. And it felt chewy. If not chewy. It tasted spongy. And I was like, what if what if this is expired? What if this is moldy bread? That's what the word, not moss. Mold. Yeah. Anyway. So I didn't eat both slices. I didn't eat both slices. I tried to look. The thing is, like, there's no bright lights because it's so, it's nighttime. I didn't want to turn anything on. Even in my room, it's pretty dark. So I had to just hope for the best. I didn't feel any different textures. Poison resistance +5. Yeah, let's go. Don't you remember the hit film, 1992 film, Cat Girls Can't Jump, starring Meowsy Perez and Muesli Snipes? Never heard of it. Sounds funny though. Anyway, I didn't finish it. Good morning, Vindicator. How are you today? Sure hope this is okay to eat. Usually this is not my issue, by the way. I am very not fond of expired food or like even slightly off-looking food. I usually just avoid it completely. In fact, this leads me into trouble. This is one of the reasons why me and groceries don't go well together because everything just like natural produce goes bad very quickly. Is what I'm trying to say. If you don't eat it, it turns. Just like me, just like how I turned into a demon. Wow. If you're feeling fine, it's harmless. Yeah, I feel okay. I feel okay. Good morning, good Maxine Bot Cell. Did I say good morning to Agigoka? If not, good morning to you. And good morning, Izuku. And good morning, the X-Cow. And good morning, Fortunate Son. I don't know who I missed, but welcome to the class. You were all on time. Got a buy with a plan. Oh, imagine having plans. So today I started reading a book called Hyperfocus. I don't remember who wrote it. I think it's a guy named Brian. Some guy named Brian, I think, wrote it. And it's about attention and focus, yada 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 yada. And it's like I still have the same plans every day, but I just suck at like observing time as a phenomenon. Right? So I'm just like, oh, I have these 8 things I need to do today. But then time just like ticks and it goes. The mounting tar soul, how are you? What am I being thanked for this time? Everything that's good for you turns bad quick, except beans. But you wouldn't believe how long Pop-Tarts can last. I don't know, but I bet it's a long time. No math homework this time. I do want to give you guys an anagram, but I'm not sure. I'm non-committal. I love some guy named Brian. Time is just a construct. That's true. That is absolutely true. You know, but so time is a construct, but it's definitely a useful one because as much as I want to believe that I am, you know, I'm a human. I'm so capable of so much. The truth is I'm just a kitty cat. And like if we pretend for a moment there are hours in a day, it seems useful to try to like organize the day to like fit those hours. Ah, you know? Welcoming us, I feel bad showing up late. It's okay, Tarsol. It's okay to be late. It's okay to skip too. I'm here every day. Pop Tarts are goated but also unhealthy. Oh boy, do I know. I promise today I'm not going to talk about no toilet humor or discussion today. But yeah, Pop Tarts. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at Pop Tarts. My initial 96 Pop Tarts are still lost in the mail. I've asked Throne, what's the deal? Where are my Pop Tarts? I need them. But because I was Mamo called it out. Every time I get my period, I get those female hormones. So that's the time of the month where I get like cravings. So I put things on Throne. So yeah. I put another set of Pop Tarts, this time frosted, and those have arrived, and I've eaten a few of them. To be honest, poop tarts. Oh no! Oh no! You're insightful. Thank you for being sweet to me. I made a trihexaflexagon. Oh, cool. What's that? Ooh, what's that? Not the frostless Pop Tarts, but what a travesty. I know, I miss them, I want them. Tid27, you matter as well. Period tracking via throat. Yeah, we also have a Google Doc apparently. Yada yada. I'm not supposed to talk about periods either, guys. Quick change the subject. Wait, quick change the subject. Anyway, I really am enjoying this book. So much so that I'm like avoiding my other books for now. But it's a little frustrating. I will, Oni-chan. It's a little frustrating. So the point of this book is to help you like make the most of your time. And what that means, he says, productivity should mean is accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish within time, within the given time. And I feel like, yeah, it's just one, I'm too non-committal. The Tao is teaching me that I'm leading my life in a bad way. So the Tao told me basically that it's bad to be a person who's like me because I make decisions very slowly and then I change my mind all the time. Now, some of you might say, it's because you're a woman. But I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to make decisions quickly and then change my mind slowly, infrequently. But I'll give you an example. So I'm practicing art because I want to I want to make my own manga. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's in the works. But I don't know how to draw very well. And it's like I you know, I don't know, I'm just a human. I can't help but look at the artists that really inspire me who are very good. And I'm like, wow, I'm not that amazing. I can't be that amazing. They probably need hours and hours and hours and days and days and days, months and years and weeks, all of the things. They need a lot of time to get that good. And I'm like, how am I gonna get good at art if I only can draw like an hour a day. It's just not enough time, right? Or whatever. Oh, anyway, on the other hand, I realize I don't have to make like the most high form art. I just want to get the thing. I don't know. I just want to find where it's good enough for me. It's about story art will come. Okay, Fisty. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, commanding Phantom Panty Thief. That's a good hobby to have. One Punch Man is really crazy. Also, I don't want to be the most popular or anything like that. I just wanna share some stories. Another thing that happened today that was exciting is I saw a kitty cat. I saw a kitty cat outside. It was so cute. Drawing 1 hours and no hours a huge difference. I agree. I'll show you guys some soon. What does McDonald's have to do with this conversation again? McDonald's is, well, they used to be cheap and convenient. Now they're just expensive. I don't know about convenient. Maybe still convenient. Doesn't McDonald's dominate because of it's like habit forming, right? I don't know. Baddies don't steal panties, they're allowed to sniff them. There's lore. I can't go into the panty lore, but there's definitely lore. Secret lore. One of my favorite manga of all time, Angel Densetsu, has a great story, has ass art. You can see the mangaka improve a lot as volumes go on. In those 15 volumes, he went from barely being able to draw bodies to being really good at it. If he can do it, so can you. Thank you, Oni-chan! I want to check that one out. I'll give it a look because you gave it high praise. And also because I want to be inspired a little bit. Find some Wattpad writer to pay you to illustrate their shit. Bonkai. Why? Wait, why? Why? Wait, why? Wait, why? Commanding sheeple. If you don't want to be the most popular, there's no expectation. Yeah, I know. Anyway, McDonald's lures kids in early, establishes brand loyalty. I think it's McDonald's and all of the big names. They find a way to make themselves a part of your daily reality, just like this little stupid cat girl. And then the next thing you know, you're not even thinking deeply about it or whatever. Unless you're poor and then you can't afford it. It's fine. Ha ha ha. Anyway, what else did I do today? I'm not allowed to talk about nutting. Meow, meow notes. One Punch Man guy's biggest example, he only managed to pay a good artist when he started getting famous. That's awesome. I heard a lot of great things about One Punch Man. Moon Donald used to have an ad campaign claiming Ronald McDonald as the ultimate authority. That's nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, go with cult worship. That's a way to go. Furry practice and very profitable. Is it profitable, Egigoka? Is it actually profitable? I feel like isn't it saturated? Isn't there already enough? And I'm not allowed to draw that stuff because anyway, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of different plans before I get there. There's no shortage of furry kumar. Really? Okay, maybe. I have to I'm gonna say maybe. I don't know if I'm brave enough yet. I don't know if I'm brave enough. The problem is like this is not a problem. I'm just saying um I'm not a good kitty. I'm not a great kitty. I'm not good at anything. I don't have any talents. I'm kind of negative and pessimistic also, so that doesn't help. And it's like, but my life isn't over yet. So it's like, how many bad things do I want to be known for? So I want to, all I'm saying, I'm not saying that furry art is like the worst thing in the world or anything like that. That's, it's fine. I'm just saying that, like, with such a terrible, social credit score, let's call it that, instead of a resume, I don't need to rush to add more things to it. Just yeah. So so yeah. Practice is key. As long as a kitty tries. Okay, thank you for being nice. Anyway, it's like OnlyFans for artists. I don't think it's worth doing it unless you're into it or desperate. Good morning, Miss Enko. How are you? All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Thank you for tuning into Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. I forgot to start my timer. Oh no. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten chats about love, life, and anime. Yada yada yada. Not always in that order. Sometimes about other things as well. No anime or manga today because I spent all day yesterday catching up on my Korean dating shows, and oh boy, they keep sending me more. There's so many more. I'm watching 3 at the same time, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not hallucinating, I heard word about another one that is coming out. So, yes. So, I Am Solo. I'm so excited. For I Am Solo, we just finished the most recent season. Out of 14 people in this season, it's season 28. 12 of them ended up in couples. So we had 6 couples, guys, after 6 days. 6 couples. And it was sorry, I'm getting excited. It was a divorced single special. So all of them had been divorced before. Most of the women had kids already. But here's the drama. One of one of the ladies that ended up with one guy got pregnant after the show, but from a different guy from the show. So now the 2 of them are together and having a baby. So I have no idea about the other couples, but Ah, there was so much tea. It was good. Commanding exiled. What? Oof. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot that happened. And honestly, I'm happy for her because 6 days is not enough time. And like, okay. So, yeah, she cucked on live TV. Well, no. She got cucked first. So basically, she liked this guy from the first day, and then he spent the whole 6 days kind of like making all the women think that he was available. But he kept saying, "Oh, don't worry, you're my favorite, Jung-suk. You're my favorite. I pick you as number 1. But, I can't help it, these other women just like me." But then when she wasn't around, he would like flirt with the other women, hold hands, all this stuff. That's like basically, I think, premarital bleep right there. And anyway, she heard stuff through the grapevine, so she was gonna like cut things off with him, but he's a really good smooth talker, so they ended up together. But then after the show was over, she and another guy who was like normal got together. So it's better. It's better for them. It's better for them it ended this way. Is he a Japanese host? He's a Korean businessman who has, I don't even know why he has so much riz. Like, honestly, I didn't understand why all the women were so obsessed with him. I think they wanted him because he was rich and he was rich and good looking, and then he's like, I don't care if you're a single mom or not. I don't care about that. I can take care of some kids. I got money. And then all the women were like, oh, here are my panties or something. This is an exaggeration. Anyway, that's one show. Then we have Exchange Season 4, which is a show about ex couples, okay? Couples who broke up, who get back in a house and try to either meet someone new or get back with their ex. And that show is a mess. It is so bad. Season 2 was my favorite of all time, but season 4, it's just bad. It's like watching a train wreck happen in slow motion. I miss my ex so much. Egigoka, you should call the you should call the producers of Exchange and find out if they can get you and your ex on the show, cuz maybe you'll end up back together, who knows. Anyway, and then there's one more that I'm watching called yeah, about the older women, the cougars, and it's very oh my God. All I have to say about that, there are 5 men in the house, like 5 men and 4 women. But 4 of the guys all like the same lady, and I feel like it's because she looks so similar to the archetype. You know when you go on ENhentai, and don't go there, by the way, don't go to that site. But you know when you go there sometimes and there's like stepmom? She fits that like archetype where she's like mature and like she has like dreamy eyes. Yeah, kind of Gyaru milk. She's not really Gyaru, but she definitely has like some of this like very mature and serious energy. Whereas the other women are older, but they act more like girls. They act more they act a little bit less mature. It's Cougar Town or whatever. You say that like you expect us to be familiar with that site. Izuku, I thought it was your homepage. My bad. I thought it was your homepage. I see the kind of stuff you look at on Twitter. A gyaru it's a Japanese street fashion where they get really tan and then they dye their hair blonde. Anyway, let's do the marshmallows. Why don't we? I don't have time. I gotta move this. I gotta move this thing. Oh, this is terrible. Sorry. I I, I pressed the wrong button. Man, I don't remember what size I had it. Man. Hi, skeleton dog. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Godzu. Is it this size? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. You're so rectangular. When out of the house, is there any store nearby you could drive to, buy some fresh fruits and veggies? I don't have a car. I could probably borrow my mom's car though. So yes. I know anxious, but might be the exact sort of case you could slowly edge bit closer to the store. Not go in, a bit closer, maybe not buy anything, peek in, then just get a bag of apples. And then one of the employees jumps you and forces you to work there. I don't leave my house at the times that the grocery stores are open. Listen, I'm not a vampire. Good morning, Kanan. I promise you, I'm just a regular cat girl. I'm a little bit demonic, whatever. But I'm not a vampire. But I only go out when the sun is down. There's reason. Are there reasons? Anyway. Oh man. Some kind of yokai? Oh, don't get me started. Trying to get her to do stuff is a lost cause. I mean, you never know. I'm impressionable, believe it or not. Half kitty, half demon, half vampire. About 2,700 years ago, the prophet Isaiah was given a message from God, which roughly translated went like this: Can a woman forget her nursing child? Will she have no compassion on the child from her womb? Although mothers may forget, I will not forget you. I engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are always in my presence. This was a message of encouragement to the people at the time, but 700 years later, its deeper meaning was revealed when the hands of Jesus were pierced by the engraving nails of the cross. That means God's promise is still true for those he has adopted as his children. Another prophet around the same time wrote, "After 2 days he will revive us. On the third day he will raise us up," which again pointed forward to Jesus being resurrected on the third day, but also points towards a future date. The 2 days represent 2,000 years between the resurrection in 33 AD and the return of Christ in 2033 AD. Don't tell anyone that secret shit! I told everyone the secret! I like this so much! This is so good! Where can I read the rest of this? A riveting tale. Anyway, thank you whoever wrote that. Good morning, Omega Bleed. Streaming at random times is fine too. Don't worry about us. It even helps keep the viewer numbers down so it's less pressuring, right? Why do I feel like this was written by an FBI agent? Are you trying to, like, suppress me? Like, help me understand. Well, help me understand what this marshmallow is trying to say. You know, the random times, yeah, it probably does keep the viewers down. But anyway, whatever. Aww. I wish you the best, funny feline. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Anonymous. How sweet. I wish you the best as well. Let's both have the best. We could share it. Your elven warlock is being chased by a town guard after she hellfired some guy in a tavern. In the chaos, you left your bag in there. There are many guards. They are heavily armored, so they are slow but tough. How does she survive? Comply? Run? Hide? Magic? Fight? Other? My warlock suddenly stops in place while she's running. She turns around and the guards kind of look at her in confusion. And she starts sobbing and wailing, saying, "Oh no, I left my period panties in that bag. I need it. I need my period panties. I don't know what I'm gonna do without them." And then as I cry, the guards take pity on me. So, they awkwardly let me go and get my bag. Anyway. Release the list, meaning your top hentai tags. Okay. LOLENGDILIN C? What else? Yeah, those are the basic ones. Anyway. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway. Whatever. Who cares? Nobody watches this except for the Moonies. I will give you guys a quote and then I will take my leave. Marry your ideas with execution. Stolen from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe a book. Ugly bastard isn't one of the tags, but does DILF count? DILF can sometimes, I don't know. Like, it depends on, it depends on the, yeah. Anyway. I gotta leave now. This is bad. Ah, 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 ah. Well, it's like it's subjective, right? Because it's supposed to be hot, but sometimes, 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 you know. Anyway, I love you. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, with other things. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day and a really fun weekend, because basically Friday is the first day of the weekend. Am I right? Who doesn't love a daddy who takes care and control? Yeah, the one I read today, it was like, I think it was called Edna and Papa or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, bye.